Alright, starting off first with the 1992 double denomination coin here. Now this 1992 penny design was struck onto a 10-cent coin. So the 10-cent coin was already created. That's why you can see the 1 dime and the other parts of the design of the Roosevelt dime along with the Lincoln cent design. Here on the reverse, you'll also see the outline of Roosevelt's head with the reverse design of the Lincoln cent. That will give the coin a tremendous amount of value. The coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 64 red. The coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best grade you can possibly get on the coin grading scale. This is at a mint state 64, and this coin sold for over $2,600. That's right, $2,600. Now this next coin here is super important. This is a 1992 D mint mark that's graded at an AU 58. So it's not a mint state grade coin. However, it's got a close AM. Now here's an example of what a close AM looks like. You want to look for the A and the M nearly touching. Now the gap in between the A and the M means that it is the wide AM. So big difference there in terms of wide AM and close AM. Now these 1992 pennies are supposed to have a wide AM. However, there are some with close AMs. If you find one with a close AM, it's going to be valuable. But it all depends on the condition of the coin, the grade of the coin, on how much it will actually sell for. Now this coin here ended up selling for over $5,600. That's right, over a $5,000 penny. So if you guys are going through coin rolls from the bank, definitely keep this on your list because you never want to pass up a 1992 close AM. Now here's a 1992 Lincoln cent that has been broad struck. It's graded by ICG at a mint state 64 red. Now we'll see that broad strike taking place around the rim of the coin. It isn't going to be super valuable, but of course it's an awesome mint error to keep in your coin collection. But the coin only sold for around $23. Now if we move on to another close AM, we just looked at that other close AM that sold for over $5,000. Now if we look at this one is in horrible condition. It's been in circulation. It's been passed up probably 1,000,000 times, as we can see here in the images displayed. But someone was smart enough to actually check all of their pennies, put it underneath the coin microscope, and bam, they came across a close AM. Even in this condition, it's only graded at a genuine coin. It's got a lot of damage to it. In this condition, the penny still sold for over $500. That is insane. So that shows you a big difference in value there based on the condition or the grade of the pennies. Now here's another example of a close AM. We'll show you different prices here. This is graded by PCGS at a mint state 64 red brown. So much higher than that AU grade, that about uncirculated grade, and much higher than the genuine coin. That's why this coin sold for over $22,000. Big difference because it's got that higher grade than the other two coins. So keep that in mind. The condition will affect the value tremendously. Here's another example of the close AM. This is the D mint mark, however, and it's graded at an AU 55. This coin sold for over $2,200. $2,000 for a penny, $500 for a penny, $22,000, $5,000, whatever it is, I'll take it for 1 cent. Now here's one more example of a 1992 D close AM graded at a mint state 66 red. This coin sold for over $12,000. Unbelievable, right? Do not pass up the 1992s. Put every single one of your 1992s underneath the scope and check for that close AM. Now here's a 1992 D mint mark. This coin is solely valuable because of its high grade of a mint state 68 red. 70s perfect grade. This is at a 68. This is also graded at a red penny. This coin sold for over $35, so nothing, too valuable, but that's where all the value is at in the grade. Now here is a mint error coin, 1992 Lincoln cent that has been double struck. We'll see the second strike being 75% off center, and this coin here sold for over $50. Moving right along to an obverse die cap taking place here on the 1992 Lincoln cent. This penny here ended up selling for over $250, and it is graded by PCGS at a mint state 64 red. Next up is another high graded coin. Now this is the 1992 no mint mark. It's graded by PCGS at a mint state 69 red, and that's why the coin sold for over $1,200. Now, the reason that these high grade coins sell like this in a lot of cases is because of the grade population. If there's only like 5 of these that exist out there at a mint state 69 grade, then there's going to be a lot of demand for that coin because only 5 collectors can own them. So that's why the value will increase. $1,200 for that penny. Here's a 1992 Lincoln cent that has been struck 50% off center. Again, you can look for off centers on all kinds of different coins, not just pennies. This coin here ended up selling for over $40. So not really worth having graded unless you want to keep it, safe in a holder for your collection. But 40 bucks, you're not going to make any money off that after you get it graded. Here's another off center. However, this is 65% off center, and this penny here ended up selling for over $60. It's graded by NGC at a mint state 67 red. Now here is a 1992 D mint mark that was struck onto a 1992 D Roosevelt dime. So we'll see the Roosevelt dime outline here, the obverse design along with the obverse design of the Lincoln cent. And then here on the reverse, we'll see that as well. The Lincoln cent reverse design along with the Roosevelt dime reverse design. Those are super rare. Boy, would I love to have one of these for my collection. One day I'll get one. This coin here sold for over $745. Next up is the 1992 S mint mark. Now this is the proof penny. It's graded by PCGS at a proof 70 red. Deep cameo, so it has a perfect grade. You cannot get any higher than a 70 on the grading scale. This coin ended up selling for over $170. So here's an example of close AMs to look for. So the 1992 no mint mark, you want to look for a close AM. The 1992 D mint mark, you also want to look for a close AM. Now on your 1998 S proof pennies, has to be the S mint mark, you want to look for a close AM. On the 1999 S mint mark proof penny, you want to look for the S mint mark there. You want to look for the close AM. Now, if we look at the regular 1999 business strike penny, 1999, you want to look for a wide AM. These are the ones you want to keep. Wide AM for the regular business strike. For the 1998 regular business strike that you find in your everyday pocket change, 1998 penny, you also want to look for a wide AM. And on the 2000 Lincoln cent, you also want to look for a wide AM. So that's what you want to keep. Here's a list. You can screenshot it. I also have this in my book that you can download on couchcollectibles.com, a guide to coin hunting. So feel free to check that out as well. We'll have the paperback versions available soon as well, so don't forget about that. But yes, look for those close AMs, guys, wide AMs. The 2000 Lincoln cent wide AM is definitely the least rare of all of them. The 92 close AM is going to be super rare. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.